Hi everyone, my name is Marty. You guys should know my name by now, okay? And if you don't, get off the internet. You're out, okay? My name is Marty Rathbun, folks. I'm a former number two guy. I'm not putting up with any silly putty tonight, folks. We're gonna get the job done immediately, okay? I got something to say, all right? And you're gonna sit there and listen to the number two man in the Church of Scientology. I was the number two man for over 33 years. I worked side by side with David Miscavige. As you guys know and agree, I made him everything he is today. Without me, Marty Rathbun, David Miscavige would be assistant cameraman, working on B-roll. And you guys know it, okay? And deep down, David knows it, okay? So, when we talk about facts, let's try to get the facts right, okay? So, you know what? And for anyone seeing this, um, if anyone's seen my live earlier, you've seen that I was on the streets literally. Monique kicked me out. She said I can temporarily come back in at night to sleep if I mowed the lawn in the morning. So I do have a place to sleep tonight, folks. Okay? So, this is how I'm being treated. The former number two man in the whole Church of Scientology is living out of dumpsters. And, I'm on the streets. Hey, Laura, thanks for joining us. Always great to see you. As you know, my name is Marty Rathbun. I'm the number two man. I should have been number one, but David stole the spotlight. Took credit for the tax exempt status in 1992. He couldn't wait to run up on that stage, even though I worked on that stuff for about 8 or 9 years, almost 10 years. I worked on that tax exempt status. Well, Rinder was supposed to be helping me. He was mainly under his desk, hiding. Okay, and these are just facts. Okay, and just so you guys know, we're not going to be on too long because I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Okay, so hope everyone's doing good. How's everyone doing today? Okay, it's always great to see everyone. Okay, and that's just how it is. Okay, and these are facts. Okay, hey Jenny. Sounds good. No worries if you can't. I know how work is, Unfortunately, I work a lot too. It's always great to see you, Jenny, and everyone's like on the rocks. Laura, Dusty, and I do appreciate everyone's support because it's not easy being me, Mr. Marty Rathbun. Okay? Hey, Canada girl, I'm used to being a very respected individual. Okay? And just so everyone knows, I am a man to be respected. I am a man to be feared. Okay? So, if anyone has any hesitation about that, you know, you know what I mean? This is serious stuff. So, um, anyways, we're doing better than earlier when we were out in the street. Okay? So I need to get a plan together how to get my life back in order, folks. And we're going to make that plan happen. And, because right now things aren't going great. As you guys know, I'm unemployable, okay, because of my history with the church. I do have a history of getting things done, but, nobody wants somebody. They all know that, hey, Gerald Neal, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. And so it's hard being gainfully employed. Okay. And I'm cleaning up Dave Miscavige's messes from when he was in the church. Okay. And that's just the way it is. Okay. So appreciate everyone being here so far. Like I said, we're not going to be on too long. If anyone has any questions about my 50 cent a gallon gas tax, please let me know. Because I am running for city council in the next election, Clearwater. I feel 50 cent a gallon is appropriate. Okay. I feel it's the best way to give back to the community. Okay. And we have to do it. If anyone has any questions about Dave Miscavige or about Mike Render, I worked side by side with those two huckleros for many years, and I was the only one capable of doing anything productive. Okay. And these are just facts. Okay. I only speak in facts. I don't speak in nonsense. I don't speak in gibberish. Okay. So, when we have documentaries that come out, they come out all sideways and wrong. I don't approve of things like that. Okay. Does David Miscavige get what? David Miscavige is a very small man, both in size and in general being smallness of intellectualness, folks. Hey, Dusty, welcome back. It's always great to see everyone. But let's concentrate on me, folks. I'm the number one, former number two man. Oh, manicures and pedicures? He sure does. Pretty much weekly. Okay. And, he's on the masculine scale of 1 to 10, he's around a 1, folks. Okay. I told him that, and he knocked me out one time, folks. Can't even tell the guy the truth. Status of Leah's case, I don't track that stuff, folks. I'm a very important man. I can't be worried about some former actress that was acting in the 1990s, folks. Am I right? And, okay. So, you guys will learn to respect the number two man. Okay. And yeah, Jenny has a good statement there. Let me put it up. It says, didn't I get Tom back when Nicole almost had him out? Yes, I did. I ran surveillance on her, and I went ahead and tattled on her, and she was not being a good wife. She wasn't cooking and cleaning for Tom. She wasn't scrubbing the potatoes. She wasn't scrubbing the floors on her hands and knees. She wasn't raising the babies correctly. So I reported all my findings to him, but yeah, I will do a bad job mowing, because I don't like to mow the lawn. I think that Monique should be doing that. She should be doing some of my work, and she's not capable of doing women's work. Okay, and like I said, she should be happy that we gave women the right to vote, and we should be taking that away since they don't like to stay in the kitchen and do the women's work, folks. And these are just facts. Okay, I only deal in facts. I don't deal with nonsense. Okay, and yeah, she only, always that damn lawn. She's not a good wife. Okay, not very respectful. She doesn't draw my bath. All right, I demand dinner on the table as soon as I get home, and she won't even do that. Okay. So I don't think it's very respectful to her man. She was told when we got married that she has to honor and obey me, and it's just not happening. So it's a sad situation. It didn't have to be like this. First drama with the church. Am I out of the church? Am I not out of the church? And I tell you what, folks, David slammed the door in my face this time. He says I'm not allowed near or on any church properties. But I tell you what, he's not my boss anymore. He doesn't get to make those decisions. I do what I want. I am my own man, number 2 man. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. We're not going to be on too long. I'm a very important man. I need my sleep. And I got a busy caseload tomorrow, mowing the lawn, getting it done, getting the job done. And, I have to make my own breakfast in the morning because Monique refuses to do it for me. And that's just sad, folks. It's a sad situation. Very sad. Anyways, back to Tom. Okay. I was the one. Okay. I was the one that negotiated all of his movie deals. Okay. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't even have got Mission Impossible 1. Okay. So, yeah, no, she won't cook nothing for me. Not even a ham sandwich. So, this is what I'm dealing with. I can't operate under these under this you would think that somebody that was the number 2 man for over 33 years would be respected, would be feared like it should be. But it wasn't supposed to turn out like this, folks. I'll tell you what. Drink some Gatorade, folks. Very good, guys. You guys should drink some Gatorade also. It works 10 times faster than water, so if I have to leave the area, you'll know where I'm at, folks. Okay? Yeah, the blue Gatorade is very good. I got one of those big containers of it. I can get up and show you, but I'm pretty lazy right now, folks. And it's cheaper if you buy. I haven't bought it in a while. It's cheaper if you buy the mix, the packet, the packet like Tang. You pour it in, you pour it with water, you pour it with tap water. Blue flavor, like Blue Glacier or whatever it is. Very good though. It's very good for you, especially in the summer. Am I right? I tell you what, when I went to Clearwater, I had to drink Gatorade. I wasn't used to that heat. And yeah, it's definitely called blue flavor, folks. Oh, here's a question from Marty. Marty's got a good channel, folks. Everyone sub to Marty. Or sub to Dusty. What's the question? Yeah, his is slightly smaller, folks. In case anyone's not able to read the things if they're at work, Dusty asked, does DM have a regular toilet or a tiny one like an elementary school? And does he have a step stool? He's got a tiny one, folks. He's got a little small one. And, hopefully he's not watching this live because he might get a little grumpy when he reads that. But it's the truth. And I speak in truth. I believe in telling the truth in anything I do. Okay? And he's obsessive. He has a cleaner go in there and clean it like every hour. He's He's got problems, folks. Okay. And don't even think about using his private bathroom, folks. They'll go nuts if you even float the idea, even as a joke. He's very everything has to be perfect with him. His shoes have to be perfect next to the bed, and you know everything has to be perfect. And if it's not perfect, they'll go nuts. And he drives this little Mazda Miata around the church, little black Miata, and he has several cars, but usually he drives the Miata, sneaks up on people, folks. Okay, and that's just the way he is. Is what you know. I don't. It makes my stomach hurt just talking about him. Okay, so and same with Render. Okay, I know. Yeah, Laura, I agree. He's just yeah, and everything sets him off. Okay, if you tap the mouse on the thing, you're looking up something on Craigslist, and you hit tap 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 on the mouse. He's like, "What the hell are you doing? God damn it!" And stuff like that. He goes nuts, folks. You can't even. You know what I mean? So, he demands. It's okay if he does it, okay, but if you do it, it's World War V, okay. So and even in the early days before we had executive jobs, back when he was assistant cameraman putting out B-roll film, we shared hotel rooms. He was always, yeah, you couldn't get near him, blah blah blah. He had you know he had his bedtime rituals and all this stuff, and I don't even not even gonna go there. Okay, so and this is the stuff I've had to deal with for 33 years, and to be kicked out of the church like that, folks, and I had to leave. It was getting bad. Once again, I wasn't receiving the respect I asked for and demanded. Okay, and we had disagreements in the boardrooms with David. I did, okay, because my way was the right way. David's way was, you know, I wanted to be in line spending wise with L. Ron Hubbard, and you know, Dave Miscavige was more of drunken sailor. Well, he was spending money like a drunken sailor, and I called him out on it once, and he went nuts. So it doesn't take much to to get him going. He's a very small man. So and just so you guys know, in the late 70s, excuse me, in the late 70s, I was actually the one in charge of the. Yeah, he does seem like a creep, does to you. I was the one in charge. LRH set this up. I was in charge of the financials of the remodels for the Fort Harrison and several other hotels and properties. So I was entrusted with that from Mr. LRH himself. Okay. And, so David was a little jealous of that. And in fact, somewhere I still have some letters from him when he was asking me about paint, what kind of paint he wanted to use, and, the color scheme or scam. And so I was always the go-to guy. Okay. I was the guy that LRH would go to when no one else can get the job done. I was the only one able to get the job done, and these are facts. Okay, so we should be responsible when we talk. Okay. Now I want to talk about my marriage. Now, Monique, she used to be a good wife, okay? And somewhere along the line, something changed. I don't know what changed. Maybe it's because when I was having problems in the church, having problems out of the church, and Monique took all this stuff hard, and somewhere along there, she just had a change. Okay, she decided not to be a good wife. She decided not to cook and clean for me. She decided not to draw my bath, and that's where I draw the line. Okay, and to expect me, the former number two guy, to draw my own bath, that's just over the top, folks. So, I know you guys are sick of hearing about it, but that's your problem, not my problem. I was number two, man. I got it done. I'm the one. I did it. Not David. Not Levin. Not Rinder. Me, Mr. Marty Rathbun, folks. And we're almost done because I got a busy day. I can't be on here all night. But I like these little meetups every night, even though I am very tired, and I know you guys are tired. It shows me your commitment to me, Mr. Marty Rathbun, and I appreciate it. Yeah, no, he definitely had that apple box. And don't even think about in person saying anything about his height, because he'll I can't even say for legal reasons what he'll do, but he'll get it done, and you won't like it, and he won't like it. And yeah, no, Cartman's right. I mean, yeah, Cartman was right about that. This is Ronnie Dangerfield. No one, us guys have to be respected by the ladies. They were put on this earth to serve us, folks. Okay, and these are facts. This is not me saying that. Okay, this is the way it's always been. It's the way it's always going to be. Okay, and getting tired, folks. I don't know about you. You guys tired yet? We might have to take a nap. All right, let's take a quick nap. Heads down, folks. Heads down, everyone. Okay, we're back, folks. That was a big help. Okay, and I think we should do these on a regular basis because now I'm recharged. Okay, and we're still not going to be on here too long. But hope you guys enjoyed that nap. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we call it a night? I'm getting tired, folks. I know you guys are getting tired. I know, David, right? No, I wish. At some point, I'm going to crash, but we got to push ourselves. I didn't become the number two man without pushing myself to the limits. Okay? And I'm just, it's just the way it is. It's the way I was programmed. And in the church, folks, let's talk about programming. Okay? Yeah, I'm tired too, Laura, but now we got to talk about programming. Okay? I was programmed to operate my body on 4.5 hours sleep, folks. And you could program your body to operate on any amount of sleep that you need to. Okay? And it was important because we were on a mission from God, folks. Okay? And that's just the way it is. Okay? So, you know, um, you can't debate facts. I only speak in facts. I don't speak in gibberish. I don't speak in, you know, a lot of people, you watch some of these lives like Levin Smith, and, he tries to pull up all this silly putty and throw up all this gorilla dust. I tell you what, Dusty, that's a great question. If I was the number two man still, you wouldn't see any protesters, folks, because, talking about getting things done, I would have the road closed, okay? I would have the sidewalks dug up with or without a permit, folks. David he used to try to be a little girl about it, be like, oh, could you get a permit to close down the street? Nope. I would say just get it done. I don't care about if you got a permit. I want these roads closed. Sidewalk will be destroyed. And, but, still no respect, though. After all those, working 20 hours a day. Okay. So, factually, I was the best inspector general the church ever had. And the church doesn't even have inspector generals anymore because David knows I was the best one. And like on the Rock said, he lost big time. Okay. And, he won't ever admit it, but that's the way it is. I tell you what, with all this protesting, they're not making payroll. And if people keep protesting, it's my prediction, because I do know the inners financials of the church, and I predict before 5 years, the church will be having to borrow against assets just to cover payroll, folks. So, and these bills are adding up from all these PIs and all these hiring the police at $150 an hour. That stuff adds up, and yeah, yep, yeah, I'll turn the hose on you. I tell you what, Monique was not pleased when those squirrel busters came to the house. She blamed it on me. What did I do? All right, I'm a victim of this stuff. And she's like, blah, 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 blaming me for this and that. And thanks, Dave. Will do. It's not everything's, it's not blame Marty week, you know, and I talked to my mother, and my father, my mother said that I don't have to be David Miscavige's stooge anymore, and I shouldn't be his punching bag. So I challenged him, and he, of course, knocked me out. And then I left the church for the last time. But, these are all old stuff. Yeah, it's like on the rocks. I don't know. I think she's a little too, she's got too many problems for me. I don't even think I know I'm the Wayne Gretzky of auditors, but I don't think I could even, I don't think she's savable. I'm sorry. She has, I think she was, and this is not to offend her, folks, because I don't like to offend people. I'm a good guy. I got a good guy award, but I think she was, allegedly exposed to toxic waste, and that's why she's having so many meltdowns. And that's not to knock her. That's just, if that's what happened, and I don't know for sure, those are the reports I'm getting in. And if that's what happened, that's just sad, folks. And that's not her fault. So we should give her a little grace there, okay? And yeah, David knew it. And like I said, I deal with facts. Okay, and these are just facts. So we should try to be responsible when reporting the facts, like I am. All right. Yeah. Thanks. Like on the rocks, I do bring the facts. Like I said, number two guy for over 33 years. Yeah, Peter. Good point. It says from Peter Anderson. Yo, Marty. Where's Applebox boy holding up these days? And he won't tell me, but if he's not already, what he's going to be reduced to? He's going to be reduced to hiding in L. Ron Hubbard's Bluebird bus. Okay? Because that's where L. Ron Hubbard lived the last 6 years of his life. He was on the Creston Ranch, but he wasn't on the ranch. He was in the Bluebird bus because they were doing remodeling. And what a sad end, though. Okay? I mean, I'm sure it was a great bus, but, you know. Sad state of affairs, folks. Sad state of affairs. Um, Dusty has a good question. I mean, I'd say about medium. Okay, you don't want to be too gingerly, but you also don't want to manhandle the cans. This is number 5 on the Richter scale of cans. And just to remind everyone, because we are wrapping up, that I am the Wayne Gretzky of auditors. Okay, and I did some auditing after I left the church, basically, and that was just to deprogram everyone because everyone that was audited by anyone other than me screwed it up. So I had to fix all that. And let's see, this is a good comment. Do I take? Do you like to take the edge off of green smoke? I like green smoke. And these are just facts. Okay, so like I said, we should be responsible with facts. Okay, and we are wrapping this up. Okay, so we're gonna keep coming on if you guys like this. If not, we'll change it to something else. All we need is a better idea. If you don't like this, give me a better idea. We'll switch this, go to that. That's what Ross Perot would say. We're the thugs that took out DOS Grill and Food Table supposed to bring you back a corn dog. Hey, Peter. That's a comment from Peter. That's cool. Okay, so Dave is asking, are you going to try to stream once a day? I'm going to try. It's not a promise, but I'm going to try. Like I've been trying to do some shorts. I did some shorts earlier today, and I did that quick stream earlier today. But I'm going to try to do one a day. And if I don't have good content to do one a day, we're not going to do one a day. We're not going to do it just to do it because I don't believe in that. That's not what me, Marty Rathbun. But I do want to refine some stuff. Okay, so. Oh, thanks. Where's this comment? It's good. Second rocks. Marty, I think the people have spoken. We need your wisdom more often. Thank you. Like I said, if that's what you guys want, I appreciate it. Well, I mean, funds are always welcome, and you guys know I like going on. If this is in regards to, it's no one's going to go on me at 2 a.m, but I do the lives at Mark Turi. Those are fun, and Joe DiCeppo. Those are really fun. We do those, I don't know, about twice a month. We pick characters and have little debates, and it gets crazy. It gets great. All right, let's shut it down, folks. any last comments, put them in. But it is 1:59, say 2 in the morning here in Clearwater, Buffalo. And even on the other coast, at 3 hours behind, you're still talking about 11 p.m. That's still pretty, time to shut it down, folks. I need my 4 hours of sleep. Like I said, everyone can program their body to operate at any amount of sleep you want. I picked 4 hours. My body operates just fine on that, folks. Thank you, Psych. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate everyone. And have a great night, everyone. Thanks. Hopefully see you soon. Bye now.